Here are some mistakes that the spell checker usually doesn't catch. We have some misspelled words that are real words and therefore won't be caught by spell checker in most cases. Here's an example. The bosses are in an argument. You meant to say an argument, but usually spell checker doesn't count this mistake. Here's another example. Let's finish this meeting, then get some lunch. You're trying to say then with an E instead of with an A, but spell checker doesn't catch that mistake either. Another misspelling that spell checker usually misses is moral versus morale. For example, sales are down, so team morale is low. It should say morale, but spell checker can't tell the difference. Another really embarrassing mistake I see all the time is assess versus asses. It's important to asses every angle. You definitely are trying to say assess, but if you're missing that last S, it comes off very differently. Another mistake that spell checker usually doesn't catch is incorrect pronouns. Here's an example of that. Tom is presenting he proposal. You are trying to say he's presenting his proposal because the proposal belongs to him, but spell checker doesn't catch the incorrect pronoun that you've used in this case. Another big mistake that spell checker doesn't catch is the change in verb tenses. I mentioned earlier how important it is not to change tenses in the middle of a paragraph, let alone a sentence. But in this example, she finished her proposal and goes to get lunch. You switched from the past, finished, to the present, goes. In this case, spell checker doesn't notice the mistake and won't correct it for you. So if you're writing a really important piece of correspondence to a potential business client or a CEO, you might ask your coworker to look it over and try and find anything that the spell checker may have missed.